2K Sports. We've got some NBA. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Now here's Banchero. Here's Carter. Back to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Off target from outside. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
Who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. For three, Caldwell Pope knocks down the triple.
Hey, you got to love that response. KCP not wasting any time getting those points back. Right back at him.
You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Wagner for three. Jones grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. Leonard for three. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Leonard's got 6.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Banchero. The Clippers grab the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And the dunk by Leonard.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Leonard with a screen on Suggs. Leonard outside. Pass to Powell. And a miss there on the triple.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Suggs. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Suggs has got his second basket on the night.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Out to Leonard. A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. That shot, no good. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Suggs with the bucket.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Pass to Powell. Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 11 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Zubac screen. And a deep three from Leonard. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. A nice first quarter of play. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. Wagner is out there with Goga Batadze. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Porter with the steal. Plenty of space. And down it goes. 2 points.
Boy, quick release that time from Porter. Pulled up before the defense could get to him.
Isaac with it. Now Porter defending. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
Man, the pass to Porter. Back to Man. To the left side wing. Here's Batum. Drills it from deep. Batum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Anthony. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wagner on the wing. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 for, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Black. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Wagner. On the wing, Anthony. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. The Clippers trail. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Now here's Porter. Nifty move. And it's good on the lay-in. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Capping off the drive through the bump, Porter Jr. holding steady.
Here's Wagner. And he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 1. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside man to the wing, right side. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Batase. Orlando has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Here's Isaac. No good with a layup. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Batum with a screen on Isaac. Man, that one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Man's got 5.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Here's Black. Still no points. 55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there's a whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play is under video review.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Batum outside, pass to Man. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
That's so they foul intentionally. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Anthony.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Now here's Powell. And there's Leonard on the assist from Powell. 15 points in the game.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Carter Jr. plays with an impressive physicality. I think it's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Out to Leonard. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Wagner. Goes back up. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Wagner's gotten his second bucket.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Cole Anthony, he's been the guy making things happen for the Magic. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the floor for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3. Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando leading. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard against Carter. Offensive rebound. Leonard finds Powell. Jones from outside. Fires in the triple. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Suggs with the bucket.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Harden with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Harden drawing the double team. And stolen by Banchero. Five to shoot. Carter inside. He's guarded by Zubac. Banchero passes to Suggs. Yes, it's good. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
The drive by Harden.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando leading by 4. Wagner up top. Pass to Suggs. And it's Derrick Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there. He never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
A line change here for Orlando. Porter against Anthony with the drive, and Anthony slams it in.
A nice mix and blend of speed and control on the drive. Anthony gets right where he wants to be.
1:43 left in the third quarter here. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Tucker, the pass to Porter. With some arc. It's rebounded by Batase. And the Magic with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. On the wing, Isaac. Checked by Tucker. Picked by Isaac. Shot clock at 6. It's Anthony on the take. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Drives to the hoop. This one for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Tucker. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Porter against Anthony. Porter's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Wagner on the wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Isaac. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Isaac's got his second basket.
Boy, you look at Isaac. He's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
Left side, Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's got 6 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Anthony outside. There's the drive. And so it's Orlando up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Goga Batadze is out there with Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Black in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
Tucker, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Both teams will make substitutions. Harden, deep three-point land. No good on the quick 3. Magic leading by 10. Suggs outside. And Caro outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Connects from downtown. And the Magic lead by 13.
He's a scorer at heart. I mean, that's the essence of his game. The clock ticking down, KCP steps up and delivers.
Leonard for 3. That shot off. Orlando has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Pass to Suggs. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Now here's Suggs. Outside Carter. Outside Caldwell Pope. Suggs with it. Harden picks him up for 3. Caldwell Pope sinks the tray.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Man tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Orlando. They're on an 11-3 run. Suggs against Harden. Out to Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Outside Harden. From deep. Pure from 3-point range.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Leonard. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Leonard's got 20 points.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Magic lead by 16.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero in the post. Leonard's there. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Banchero. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Magic.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, BA, tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
Now here's Suggs. Wagner up top. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. No luck on that one. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Here's Suggs. No luck on that one. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some. Hey, Brent. When you look at these teams, they have two of the deeper rosters in the NBA.
Well, we should recognize the front office doing just a great job, Kevin, of understanding that depth will win you championships and get you through a long season. They've done a great job of filling out these rosters with a ton of quality players.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Tice at center with Williamson next to him. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Just 4 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Suggs against Murray. Suggs looking around. Wagner outside. Carter left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder. And that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year.
And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
A 3 from McCollum. Rebound by the Magic.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
McCollum with the screen for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Oh, bigger than your average guard. Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
McCollum against Caldwell Pope. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Back to Williamson. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Wagner. Got a hand on it. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
This is a young player who you do not want to send to the free throw line. Trey Murphy, just about automatic.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. The first player that Coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray with a great change of pace, ball on a string. That's a great play.
Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Now here's McCollum. No scoring in this one. Traps in the tray.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Caldwell Pope. For the three. And there's Wagner on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over in the corner, Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. There's the three. It's rebounded by Tice. Suggs with the steal. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for Jalen Suggs.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Murray. It's good. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
They've got Black. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Orlando trailing here. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Here he goes. Isaac left side. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The 3. They get it back. Outside, Jones. They set the pick. With the drive. And it's Alvarado in the corner. 3-pointer. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Robinson Earl, good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Will it go? And slam dunk by Anthony.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Black. Outside Anthony. Back to Black. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wagner. The putback. Isaac. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Pelicans shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Alvarado passes to Ingram. Jones with the screen on Isaac. Ingram kicks to Jones. Here's the screen from the arc. Out to Ingram. Pass to Jones. Back to Ingram. With the clock winding down. Here's Messi. Gets Ingram atop the key. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Bitadze.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Alvarado. Oh, he got it to go.
Patient. Bam. What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New Orleans on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So for New Orleans right now, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. And that one is good from Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Pelicans leading by 4. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The play will be reviewed.
The officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And just not the guy you want shooting the ball from the free throw line against you. Caldwell Pope can more than hold his own.
Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Magic trail by 3. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. It's good. This game is all even. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
Well, Caldwell Pope favors the corner shot at times, and he can drill it.
Suggs against Murray. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
Highlight material from DeJounte Murray ripping it down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, C.J. McCollum has talked about his fit on the Pelicans. He says, with my skill set, I can play in any environment, style, and system. With this group, it's just about me making the right plays and finding my offense without taking away opportunities for B.I. and Z to get theirs. Kevin?
True, David. Shooting always helps. And he's got some talented guys around him for sure. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Got to be impressed with how competitive McCollum is. Love watching him take charge like this.
Suggs against Murray. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. A 2-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Tries again. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
That's one of the huge attributes of McCollum's game. He can score from anywhere, which makes him very unpredictable as a scorer.
Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Alvarado with it. Picked up by Suggs. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now, here's Suggs. He's defended by Alvarado.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Ingram outside. Pass to Alvarado. Shoots. Again, the Pelicans score.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Wagner, right side. Anthony with it. Back to Wagner from downtown. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 4. Outside, Jones. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Black kicks to Isaac. Pass to Bitadze. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Black, no good. Alvarado with it. He's got 9. And he uses the glass on the left. Alvarado's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5. This is out there for Orlando. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And KCP right now just not backing down.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Jones, no luck.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it's Wagner missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Suggs, screen on Jones. Jones against Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs, boy, a problem on the drive.
Alvarado with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Jones. Pass to Nisi. Now Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Up and in on the layup.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Pelican substitution.
A three off the inbound. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And wasting no time, DeJounte Murray off the catch.
Caldwell Pope pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope trying to break free, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Suggs. For New Orleans, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Jones sets the pick for Murray. It's Jones on the wing. Williamson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And we could get used to seeing a lot of highlights just like that. Zion's power and body control leading the points.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Williamson against Carter. Kicks it out to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
And CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball. He's able to drop right into that J.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11 points. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Caldwell Pope kicks to Carter. Carter with a screen on Jones. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Murray finds Tice. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Carter pulls it in. On offense, here are the Magic. They trail by 6. Murray against Suggs. And Carroll outside. Back to Suggs. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Suggs. Carter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
So reliable with the ball in his hands. Caldwell Pope wanted that shot, and he got it.
Carter with a screen on Murray. Pass to Wagner. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. They break the hearts of every fan.
back. In this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. A look at the Pelicans starting group. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Zion and Tice together down low. It's Williamson with the drive. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And Williamson explodes towards the rim when he sees a lane. And trust me, he is fearless.
Left side Jones. Leonard with a screen on Murray. Harden scanning the floor. That three's off the mark.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
From downtown, count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Counted from distance.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Williamson for 3. He buries it from 3. Williamson's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Powell finds Leonard. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Outside Jones. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. On target from range. Leonard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said when Zion is healthy and right, you can't really stop him, but you can try to contain him. Stop his dribble drive, force him to hit shots over the top of you. Sounds like they're going to try to make him a jump shooter tonight.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Outside Jones. They get it back. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. Here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run. Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Boy, Murray eats up ground in a hurry. You blink, and suddenly he's at the rim.
Now here's Harden. Right side Jones. Leonard with a screen on Williamson. Out to Leonard. The ball's knocked loose. Williamson into the lane. Oh!
Wow!
And few sights are more impressive than Zion taking flight and absolutely annihilating the rim.
Leonard with a screen on Murray. Harden from outside. Out to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Screen by Leonard. Harden from outside. Here's Zubac. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Pelicans trail by 9. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Leonard's got 16 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Three-pointer, it's tipped. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Clippers on top, up. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
So for the Pelicans right now, on the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Misi in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Pass to Ingram. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tucker.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Alvarado outside. To the paint. Here's Robinson-Earl. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Kevin Porter. New Orleans shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Outside man. Here he goes. Misi grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 12. There's McCollum with the three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's man. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Alvarado's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's man, takes it inside. Basket's good. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. And Tucker gets it to go.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
McCollum's shot is off. And it's Porter with the ball for the Clippers. Outside man. Pelicans cleared away.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
McCollum, the pass to Robinson Earl. Misses the three. Los Angeles leading by 12. The drive by Porter. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with a three. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Up top, McCollum. He's guarded by man. McCollum, the pass to Robinson Earl. Count it. Good. Robinson Earl's got 5 now.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
Porter, the pass to Batum. And he drives in, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's McCollum, and McCollum slams it in.
And he's not the tallest player on the court, but McCollum uses his quick burst to finish above the rim.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three is up. He drops it from range. He's got 10. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Ingram. And the layup falls.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Left side man, out left to the wing. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3, small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leonard looking around. Jones in the post. Outside Harden. Back to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up. Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Pelicans trail by 11. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Jones from outside. Jones grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Tice outside, takes the 3, nails it from beyond the arc. Tice has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harden against Murray. Leonard with a screen on Murray. And it's Harden penetrating. And Harden with the slam!
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
Powell passes to Leonard. Jones against Harden. Back to Leonard. Jones with a screen on Jones. Here's Leonard. Ooh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
To the middle. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Harden, the pass to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Oh, Leonard! A special delivery!
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate CJ McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Harden misses. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 9. Williamson against Jones. Williamson passes to Tice. 6 to shoot. 4-3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. Out to Leonard. And 1:01 left in the third. Screen by Leonard. Harden from outside. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Jones against Williamson. Leonard passes to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Zubac. Tucker comes in for Jones. Man, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Porter Jr. in for James Harden.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Porter. So he gets them both. McCollum looks around. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Alvarado. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making hot. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for the Pelicans right now, on the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Messi in at the center position, locking down the middle. And there's a pick. Here's Tucker. And there's the drive. And the shot goes down. And the Clippers lead by 16. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
This is experience at work. Batum knows he has the shot.
Oh, a big slam!
Oh my gosh, the athleticism.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Porter gets the bucket.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
For three, McCollum hits a three-pointer.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Porter, the pass to Tucker. Outside man. Back to Tucker. There's a screen. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Some changes for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac checked in for Bamba. Leonard comes in for Batum. And it's James Harden in for Porter Jr. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You gotta like the intensity behind Murray's drive. He has no intention there of stopping.
Leonard with a screen on Murray. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Zubac, the screen. Launches it. Shot by Leonard, no good. Pelicans trail by 17. Williamson outside. Oh, the power of Zion.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Here's Tucker. Tucker with a screen on Jones. Pass to man. Harden with it. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
And Williamson throws it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Bamba's checked in for Los Angeles. And stolen by Murray. Williamson, no good. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Leonard for 3. Fires, hitting the triple. Leonard's got 32 points in the game.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Yeah, he draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of it.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
To review the last play.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And a deep three from McCollum. The rebound by Bamba. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
A master of...
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will
So
have
many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. Harden hits them both. Murray with it.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Three-pointer, Harden. Offline. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team.
up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. Suggs against Jones. Now, here's Suggs. Defense is right there. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Jones. Harden the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Offline with his three. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Harden looking it over. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Leonard against Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Powell kicks to Leonard. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Suggs with the steal. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the left wing. And Banchero, here we go. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, "It's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Harden missing his last shot. Banchero, right side. Suggs, screen on Jones. For three, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jones finds Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Suggs against Jones. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. To the inside. Stolen by Bamba. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Suggs. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Suggs against Harden. Leonard with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Jones. Bamba against Banchero. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Pulls up on the wing. Harden's shot is off. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Cole Anthony, Mo Wagner out there with Isaac. Then there's Black, and it's Bitadze in at the center. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mann's got his first points of the night.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Here's Black. Plays it up off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Tucker, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And it's the Magic's ball. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Tucker finds Mann. And contact on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is
under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the last play.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
That one misses. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set. And there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Tucker a screen. Mann passes to Batum. Here's Mann. 5 points in the game. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Black, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Zubac's in the post. Nothing on the board. And the dunk by Zubac's.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac's? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin. A 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes.
In closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
In closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now, Suggs. Here's Banchero. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Banchero's got 6 points.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Outside Leonard fires for 3. Carter pulls it in. Orlando trailing here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Caldwell Pope kicks to Carter. Harden against Wagner. Here's Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Magic. And here's Jones. 1 second left. In the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 2. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bamba, and it's Jones in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. As your superstar says, it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. VA thanks. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Clippers leading by 3. Jones in the post. He's defended by Wagner. On the basket by Jones.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Harden against Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Bamba setting the pick for Leonard. Six to shoot. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Fires the 3.
This guy takes pride on the defensive side of the ball. Banchero not backing down.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Suggs. Stolen by Harden. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside Leonard. Leonard full speed ahead. To the right side. Bamba kicks to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Suggs. Launches it. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Harden. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now. 4. Los Angeles. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. So for the Magic. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personnel foul. First team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Count it. Black's got his second bucket.
Well, how about Jonathan Isaac showing a desire to share the basketball? I love it.
Man passes to Tucker. Back to Man. There's the triple. Rebound by the Magic. Right there. The defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Magic shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
For Orlando, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And both free throws good for Anthony. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 6.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
There's the screen. Here's Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Bitadze. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Isaac kicks to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Magic have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Anthony against Porter. Pass to Zubac. Screen by Zubac. Hands it from downtown.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Clippers on top. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Porter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wagner passes to Anthony. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Here's Porter. The rebound by Bitadze. Orlando trailing here. Here's Wagner, and the layup's good off the glass. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Man with it. Into the lane, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here's Suggs. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Suggs looking around. The shot. He doesn't hit that one. LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Outside Leonard. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Leonard.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Yep, that one goes.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And that one's good, Leonard.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Suggs against Jones. Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Harden, driving in. Comes up empty down low. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Banchero kicks to Wagner. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Orlando basketball.
Well, Orlando shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Harden against Suggs. Takes it out to Leonard. Pass to Bamba. Shot clock at 5. Leonard attacking. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
One of the key aspects for Kawhi Leonard's scoring per game is his ability to get to the free throw line. This guy lives there. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Suggs with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard.
Showing no hesitation in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. And Harden with the stop.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Caldwell Pope right side. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
It's Harden with the drive. Bamba dishes to Leonard.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. this may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Here's Jones, and it's Jones finishing it off.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. Harden, no good. So the Clippers with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have... Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Well, Grant. And I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. Williamson with a screen on Suggs. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Suggs with the bucket.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
To the left wing. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. After the basket by New Orleans. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
And here's New Orleans now. Orlando making their last shot. Jones up top. Jones with a screen on Suggs. Murray finds Jones. No good that time. Excellent D there from Caldwell-Pope. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Suggs no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Jones with a screen on Wagner. No good from outside.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And stolen by Williamson. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you look at Murray, and I think he's most effective in the open court. That's really where he does much of his damage on the break.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. From 17, here's Carter. The putback. On the wing, Suggs. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Suggs has got 5 now.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. They set a pick. Shoots. Nice move. Pass to Misi. To the wing on the left. And there's a 3-second violation. For Orlando, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Jones. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Pelicans have a young star tandem in Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. And C.J. McCollum said to win in today's NBA, you need those big, versatile forwards who can do a little bit of everything. We have 2 of the best in the league, and when you're playing well, it makes the game easier for all of us. Brian?
It's a great perspective. Thank Thanks, Allie. And another 3 for Orlando.
Yeah, you know, when you give Caldwell Pope any daylight to get his shot off, he's knocking it down. He's a gifted shooter.
From deep three-point land. And the Pelicans miss again. Magic leading by 3. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
New Orleans is gone 1 of 4 from deep. The drive by Murray. And no good. The dry spell continues. Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. That one's wide left. Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson outside. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game. 20 seconds left in the first. Takes a 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Suggs surveys the D. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He doesn't.
Second team foul. The play is under review under NBA rules.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And that concludes the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Daniel Tice is out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Orlando leading by 4. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Tice grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 3. Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson Earl.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Alvarado. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Magic leading by 3. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. That one drops for him. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And here's Ingram outside. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Back to Isaac from behind the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Ingram deciding where to go with it. They get it again. Clock at 6. Pass to Robinson Earl. Offline with a 3. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Shots good by Black.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brandon Ingram is in his 6th season with the Pelicans, and he said, I love New Orleans. It's a perfect fit for me and the way I want to operate. They do here, less distractions. I can go play basketball whenever I want to with direct access to the facility. I feel connected with the city and the people around me. Brian, he's dialed in.
Sure is. Thanks, Allie. Alvarado, the pass to Ingram. Here's Robinson Earl. McCollum outside. The fadeaway. Here's Alvarado. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Batase. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 5.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
And the dunk by Isaac.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Robinson Earl, the pass to McCollum. 3-pointer. Ingram against Isaac. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
Anthony, left side. Here's Batase. No good. Misses at the buzzer. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Pelicans. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So for Orlando right now, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court, and it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Jones up top. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Misi. Jones from outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. There's a screen. Banchero left side. 19-footer. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Caldwell-Pope's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to give respect to Caldwell-Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
Yep, count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Misi grabs the board.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Outside Jones. Williamson with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Jones misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep. The Pelicans pull it in. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. Now the Pelicans in transition. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Suggs against Murray, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Williamson with a screen on Suggs, and it's Murray off the drive.
A really good contest from Suggs right there. Nice job distracting the shooter.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
The 3 from Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 9.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. There's a minute 26 left in the 3rd quarter. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Murray. Pelicans trail by 6. The 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Suggs. Misses in close. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Suggs. Offensive board. Stripped away. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Suggs has got 6 points in the quarter.
Shooting in good rhythm there, Suggs. Off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
9 seconds separating the shot. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Now Ingram, 11 points in the game. Fires from deep, knocks down the long J. Ingram's got 14 points for the game. Here's Anthony. Off target at the rim. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. Hit a couple from down. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Alvarado in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Up top, Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes it.
And he's a strong man. Isaac, so physical, getting to the bucket.
The Pelicans trail. Ingram up top. Isaac covering. Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. Pass to Ingram. And he lays it up and in.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Back to Bataze. Anthony outside. Pass to Wagner. Tice grabs the miss. Bataze. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Here's Black. Here's the three. Alvarado with a rebound. Ingram on the wing. Tice outside to take the lead. Orlando with the rebound. On the wing, Anthony. Alvarado defending. Isaac outside. Pass to Black. Now here's Wagner. Launches a three. And he can't get that one. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for Orlando. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Suggs outside. Fires the three. And another miss by Orlando. For New Orleans, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
You watch McCollum, and he just oozes confidence.
Magic trail by 3. On the wing, Suggs. Defended by Murray. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. ACP coming through for his team.
Murray finds Jones. Here's Misi. He's checked by Carter. McCollum, pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. And it's all from three-point range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's blocked. A minute 20 left in the game. Shot's good by McCollum. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Wagner. Pelicans cleared away. 1:03 left to play in the fourth. Jones misses.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you got to make it.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Wagner with a steal. Outside, Caldwell Pope. To take the lead. Oh, nails the triple.
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Well, McCollum just so competitive. He never gives up on the play or his team. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
Caldwell Pope. Oh, he missed it. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Wing shot on the way. They get it again. No good. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
coming right up. The Pelicans taking on the Clippers. For the New Orleans Pelicans, they... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We've got some... Great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Jones in at the small forward.
Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
Murray against Harden. Pass to Leonard. Harden sets the pick for Leonard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. 6 on the shot clock. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers.
Always a threat from range. You give Kawhi those looks. That's at your own risk.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Williamson with a screen for Murray. Launches from deep. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Leonard with a screen on Murray. A shot by Harden, wide open. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Jones, no luck.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
They grabbed their own miss. And Leonard has it in the corner. And stolen by Williamson. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Wide open look here for Murray. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Murray's got 5 now.
And wasting no time, DeJounte Murray off the catch.
Leonard with a screen on Murray. Kicks it out to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Bamba sets a screen. Lets it go with a 3. The Clippers get another chance here. Harden, that's good.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Murray looking around. Williamson with a screen for Murray. Pass to Messi. Here's Jones. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Jones sends it back. Harden against Murray. It's Harden with the drive. Takes it out to Leonard. And Jones has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Harden, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Murray finds Williamson. Back to Murray. Gets the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense, so you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jones with the screen on Jones. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The 3. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Clippers on top. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Terrence Mann is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Tucker in at the small forward.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Mann. Zubac, a screen on McCollum. Good on the triple. Mann's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's McCollum. Shoots over Mann. And too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
On the wing, Mann. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pelicans trail by 5. McCollum with the screen on Porter. McCollum outside. To the paint. Batum with the steal. Outside, Porter. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
It's Porter outside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. This guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
And again, no good by New Orleans. And a wide open look for Porter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 7. Alvarado passes to Robinson Earl. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson Earl's got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Tucker. No one near him. And that one is good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Nice catch and shoot timing from P.J. Tucker.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Porter. Kicks it out to McCollum. And another 3 for New Orleans.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Man passes to Batum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Man, nailed from three-point land. Man's got 8 points in the quarter.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Alvarado passes to Tice. McCollum up top. Here's Man. He's guarded by McCollum. Let's go. Man can't hit. Got it off in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is fast.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Jones against Murray from outside the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Leonard sets a screen for Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That is tough. Those are those extra reps in the weight room from DeJounte Murray.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so it's Harden bringing it up for L.A. It's a three-point game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Misses from close range. Murray dishes to Jones for the tie. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Leonard from 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Deep 2 from Murray. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And Murray right now just no settle in his offensive game.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. And so, the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Murray outside. Williamson with a screen for Murray. And the dunk by Williamson.
Murray looking more and more comfortable in these pick and roll sets. That's a sweet dime.
Outside, Jones. Back to Harden. 1:53 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. The ferocity inside by Leonard.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Jones against Harden. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jones.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's Williamson missing. Harden against Murray. Leonard the pass to Bamba. Leonard looking around. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
43 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's McCollum. And that one, good. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
New Orleans in the lead. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good.
Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum, can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by McCollum. Pass to Tucker. Looking to end the run. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tucker's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Making the most of his three-point chances. That's Tucker just spotted up and ready to go.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed.
Calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Kevin Porter is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Tucker in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Here's Mann, and he lays it straight in. Mann's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And here's McCollum. Here's the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, I wish McCollum would sell microwaves because I'd buy one. That's what he does. He heats up in a hurry.
Alvarado with the steal. McCollum looking it over. Ingram outside. It's good. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Pass to Tucker. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's McCollum. He takes it in. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, he's just so good as C.J. McCollum at when to put the ball down on the floor and penetrate to the inside.
Here's Porter. Banked in off the glass.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
For 3, Ingram, and the 3 ball is good. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. So both teams making some changes here. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Jones against McCollum. Bank shot, no good.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
A three from McCollum. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Harden outside. Leonard with the screen on Murray. Harden, and the layup's good off the glass.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
McCollum with the screen on Jones. Here's Murray. It's tipped. Harden surveying the D. And the jam by Harden.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
On the basket by Jones.
Love seeing Jones do the hard work for the big bucket, delivering here for his team.
It's Harden with the drive. Leonard finds Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooter. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. After now,
where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Takes it out to Leonard. A 3-ball. It's money from deep.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And here's McCollum for 3. Misses. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean...